Good morning, everyone. Today is Sunday, December 21st already. Holy crap. And today is Gestmania. Sorry, I can't do the cool voice. Or else I'll start coughing. But anyway, let's get to it. It's been a while, I feel like. Oh, man. First, let's go to a Bitcoin update. What's going on with Bitcoin? Nothing at all. So nothing to even talk about there. But anyway, what is Gestmania? Gestmania is an episode every single Sunday where we guess what the various YieldMax ETFs are going to pay. Why? Why not? It's fun, right? I think. Is it still fun? Either way, let me know. Let me know if it's still fun. If not, we'll come up with a new episode, So what's going on? They got three groups. Group one will declare on when? The 23rd. 23rd is what? Tuesday. And then X date will be Christmas Eve. And then pay date will be the day after Christmas, which is what? Thursday? When's Christmas? Wednesday? I don't even know. And then we go to group two, and group two, obviously, this is the big group. This is the main one, the main event, the one with all the individuals. They will declare on Christmas Eve, and yeah, so that's the Tuesday, right? Fun. No, Christmas Eve is Wednesday. Okay. Christmas is Thursday. All right. So yeah, Christmas Eve is Wednesday, which is also a declaration date. That's a normal time frame. However, the X date will be on the Friday, and you'll have to wait to get paid on the Monday. Okay, sound good? Good. All right, and then there's group three, and this is just the target 25s. There's nothing really too much fun and exciting here because you're going to get paid a 25% distribution based on the price. But hopefully these new funds, they can maintain their price. But we'll take a look at it and see how they've been doing. All right, so let's see when they declare tomorrow. They declare Monday morning, 12/22, ex-dividend date, 12/23, the Tuesday, payment date on the Wednesday. So no interruption on their part because they get their stuff in right before the holiday. All right, so Merry Christmas, baby. All right. So how about that? All right. Anyway, let's get to the file. We're going to have to do some zoomage here. And I'm so pissed. I did really good. I got the download every single day. And I missed freaking Thursday. I got Monday. I got Tuesday. I got Wednesday. I missed Thursday. How the hell did I miss Thursday? So now all my realized gains are completely missing a day, so I can't really use it. I mean, I'll use the ones that have like a big, gigantic amount, and we'll go from there. But anyway, let's just go to Gestmania. We'll start with the top. The suckers at the top. These are the ones that they've always been paying weekly, right? I got to zoom out. 200 is too much. There you go. All right. By the way, good morning, everyone. What's going on? Thank you, brother, for confirming the audio. Morning, Nikki. Good morning, Silver. Are we still getting paid Friday? No. That was, I think it shows a Monday, right? Did you miss that? Right here. 12/29. 12/29. All right. That's your payment date. Is that good enough? I don't know why. I got to get rid of these old dates. I'm assuming they will at the new year, but it's just in the way. All right. Anyway, YMAX, YMAG. Again, I don't do too much work here, but look at YMAX. They paid 11 cents, then they paid 12 cents. So if they pay 11 cents again, that would be a 55% yield. So that makes sense. YMAG, 12 cents to 13 cents. I'll put them back to 12. That'll be a 43% yield. All right. Nothing new and exciting there. I mean, again, I don't do any work there except just guessing. And I do look at the share price change. If you look here from Fridays to Friday, nothing, YMAX went negative, YMAG gained a penny. So that's not going to really do anything for me. ULTY, Average IV showing to be 54%. But since we're looking at ULTY, why not just see like what's their holdings lately, right? Let's check it out. ULTY's a goody two-shoe now, you know, trading these safe stocks. What's up with that? Let's see if this is the go round that ULTY, you know, ULTY will be your savior, right? ULTY is the end all be all. Let's see if I can find it. Anyone that's here live, do you still invest in ULTY, or are you just tired and moved on from ULTY? Let me know. All right, so again, what are they holding? Let's see. Alphabet, Amazon. You know, it looks like your freaking index fund. Broadcom. But then they got Circle. Circle's a degen. You know, it's 71% IV right there. TLT, healthcare. Pretty safe stuff. I mean, nothing Microns. It's safe. It's this thing was up massive the other day. Hopefully they owned it when it went up. Morgan Stanley's still in there. They love Morgan Stanley. I don't know. New Scale Power, SMR, 92% IV there. All right. But look at the IVs. Pretty low. They got Coinbase, gold. Nothing too. Oh, iron's in there. There you go. There's some IV juice, 100% IV. But nothing crazy, man. Nothing crazy. 42% IV. So they've been able to, you know, just because they're investing in the lower IVs doesn't mean they have to pay whatever these IVs are, right? It depends what type of option strategies they are doing within, which we, you know, it's been a while since I broke it down, and I probably should just make an episode on that. This is a slow week coming up, so maybe I'll do that. I don't know. Again, you guys got to tell me, do you invest in ULTY? Do you want a breakdown? I could break down all of the holdings individually one day, and just for the hell of it, and just see what they're doing for each individual, and see how it's going, you know, because I'm curious too. I just, you know, right now is not the time for it, because obviously there's just like this one stock. Look how many trades, four different trades, call, 3 puts. But yeah, let me know the feedback via feedback. All right, so anyway, 54% would be the IV. I'm going to give them what, a 64% yield though. That would be a 48-cent payment. They paid 49 cents last week, so that's in line. You know, it wouldn't that would make sense, you know, because I think they'd like to get back to, you would think, consistency. I don't know. The performance from last week, though, again, this is with the drop in the distribution. It went down 34 cents. They did pay 49, so they actually did have a gain, which is good. Again, should I add back the distribution? I mean, yeah, I probably should, but you know, maybe not this week. All right, feet and 5E. This one, I actually do the work on this one. It's not hard. So you go to feet, then they still own the same stinking stocks. Someone's got to ask them about this. Like, why? Unless my holdings are not up there. Actually, I did not refresh my holdings. Oh, dumbass. All right, so let's sync the holdings. So ULTY's, yeah, that was a whole week. Crap. Now we got to go back to ULTY, see what they're holding. So what's up, everyone? Let's look at the chat while we wait for this. Morning, CG. Nikki's thinking about switching or moving back, but I'm skeptical. What, on ULTY? Rod, are you doing a Christmas episode? No, I am not. What do you mean, like an interview? No. I tried. I tried to reach out to Jay and Scott, but they did not answer me. So no Christmas episode. Maybe, well, Christmas Day in general. No, I'm not doing anything unless I do a pre-record. You know, I don't know. I'll be doing content all week though. Maybe I'll have a pre-record, but no one's gonna watch Christmas morning probably. Who knows? Looking at IOYY from Granite Shares, so it's ULTY versus IOYY. That thing is, I would take ULTY over IOYY. That's an individual underlying, you know. So, and that's a wild one. That good luck. I don't even know what, you know. Maybe you believe in the underlying. So, all right. So let's go. It's still running. Go. Oh, it's finished. Where the hell was ULTY? Let's see if the holdings changed. All right, let's see what we got here. Same stuff. Broadcom. What the hell is Corning? Why is this not updating? All right, whatever. Eli Lilly, Palantir, Quanta, Robinhood. That ain't right. Now I got to update the freaking IVs. Ay. You know, if only I came prepared. Well, actually, the little one woke up early, and now I got to let the dog out. It's like a big thing in the morning now. So, of course, you know, it was a struggle as it was, and now we got, you know, more things in the way. That's my worry. Yeah, then don't put yourself in the individual underlying risk, right? Unless, I don't know, it depends. It can go either direction. There's Steel. He woke up on time today. IOYY has head and shoulders on the daily. Is that that's just some chart lingo that nobody understands. All right, so this IV, yeah, that takes a while to run. But let me, I'll get back to that. Let's go to Gestmania. When that's done, I'm gonna go back. I just want to see what's going on with ULTY. All right, so anyway, feet. Oh yeah, that's where I was headed, to feet. Let's see if their holdings have changed. I was just getting done saying they never change their holdings. So the Dorsey Wright people, are they on vacation? What's going on? Let's see here. Hood. Yeah, it's the same ones, man. What's the date on these? 12/22. Yeah, that's Monday's date. All right. I mean, right? These have been the same ones. Netflix, Hood, Palantir, Reddit, AMD. These have been the best every single week. Okay. All right, whatever. That's what I calculated. Based on what they paid by the number of shares for each, I get 12 cents. And that's not even close to what they paid last time. So, like, how the hell did I come up with that? Wait, this is not right. Something's wrong. Holdings XN14. Let's see. XN14. Take that, divide by that. 22 cents. Yeah, now. Yeah, again, it's wrong. Everything's wrong. Hold on. Netflix. What did Netflix pay? Let's go. Netflix paid 4 cents. Okay. And then what did HOOY pay? 42 cents. Okay. And then what did Palantir pay? PLTY. There it is, 43 cents. And then what did our sucker Ready RDDT? Down here probably. There you go, 43 cents too. Damn, consistency. And then what did AMDY pay? Definitely not 43 cents. Where the hell is it? Whoa. Close. Holy crap. All four of these almost paid the same freaking amount. Are you kidding me? All right, so that makes sense. 22 cents is the guesstimate. If we go up here, does that make sense? They paid 26 cents last week. 22 cents would be a 44% yield. 5E, I pull from the distributions that I added anyway on feet, so they should be updated, being 15 cents. So that should be good. 15 cents would be a 24% yield. But again, that's lowballing. They paid 22 cents last time around. So you know what? You got to boost it up. You got to boost that one up. You probably got to boost this one up too, 24. There you go. That's better. All right. LFGY, their IV is 67%. Based on that, it would be 34. But I'm going to give them 32 because they paid 28 cents last time around. All right. All right. Oh, look, here we go. See, the IVs are tumbling away. So, you know, but whatever, we're not going back now. GPTY, I gave him 30 cents, 36% yield. SDTY, 21 cents, 24% yield. By the way, how have these been performing, right? That's the question. If we look, you know, these are what the index ones, right? SDTY, RDTY, QDTY. Let's check it out. Let's go to ETFs comparison tool on stock analysis. By the way, I have an affiliate link. If you want to sign up, click my link, and then we'll be best friends. All right, so let's see, QDTY. Let's just see how it's doing. Right now, I want to do price change only, max. All right, because these came out, I think, around the same time. So again, if you are using your distribution as cash and just running around, creating havoc, enjoying life, right? Living off the dividends, not reinvesting. This is what it would look like if you invested from inception, of course. So the best performing one was SDTY. No shocker, because that's the S&P. The second best is the Qs. The Russell is the worst by a lot too, but that's the max. And you see there was a drop. This was on April. Now, if we do, let's see over the last 3 months to give them a better fighting chance. Wow, Russell's been going down that much? I don't know. Let's look at the 6 month. Yeah, man. RDTY not looking too pretty, man. But yeah, so RDTY is not the winner of this group. So let's go to total return though. And then it comes back up. All right, so if you look at total return, of course, this involves DRIP. The clear winner here is QDTY, up 18% from inception. Again, total return. These are the index ones. They're all up double digits from inception. Again, this is total return. So how's it doing over, let's just say, the last 3 months? They're all positive except RDTY. RDTY is having a rough go. But the other two are positive. Again, I was just curious to check it out to see how they've been doing. But anyway, I gave them what, 20, you know, kind of in line. I think they've been paying in line. 21 cents for SDTY, 30 cents for QDTY, and 34 cents for RDTY. CHPY, 37 cents, and then SOLTY for 42 cents. All right, the holdings and IVs are now updated. So I'm going to just go back to ULTY and check out the IVs on what they're holding. And then we'll move on to the other suckers. Struggle bus. Hopefully the new year we get back into some rhythm. It's been a struggle bus. All right. Alcoa, yeah, 45%er. Circle still there. Yeah. Quanta. New Skills, 90%er. Yeah, and I mean, just not your everyday fun. Oh, wow. Okay, 39% IV. Again, it's going to be fun to watch. It's going to be fun to watch. When did they change their strategy? I don't know. Let's add them to this. Let's just check over the last month. ULTY is green. Well, they're lagging the other three index ones, total return wise, 1.94%. Let's see, over three. Again, I don't know. Yeah, ULTY's been lagging them. So, but again, their prospectus change was kind of recent. So we'll just do a month to get a true comparison, and we'll see how it goes over time. I know a lot of mixed feelings about ULTY. People are just salty about it, but hey, it's like a completely different fund now. They went from owning, you know, the GameStops of the world, right? The irons only, or the this, the that, the crypto. They were hosts. They had so much crypto, and that's kind of, I think, what hurt them. Because crypto has been mean. Crypto has been very mean lately. So what can you do? All right, let me go back to some comments, and then we'll get to the funds. Rod, is there a better ETF than GDXY? I don't know. Good question. Should we talk about GDXY? I'll pull it up too. You know, we got this comparison tool. Let's just add to it. GDXY, how you doing? Let's see. Oh, baby. Look at that. That's a 1 month, though. If I hit max, holy crap. Silver liner, I don't think so. Holy crapola. Up 63%. Let's look at price change. Oh, baby. Wow. Now, this is amazing. If you invested in GDXY, you know, let's go back 6 months. 6 months, you'd be at 4% on price change. So this is a fund where, granted, gold has been doing good, but if you just lived off the distributions, you would actually have capital appreciation too. So, I mean, there you go. People complain, NAV erosion. Yeah, sure. Some of them may go down in capital over time. Most of them may go down in capital over time because they pay a high distribution. GDXY, not them. All right. So, and there's a bunch like that. Chippity Doodah does the good. So let's see. Yeah, Chippy. Let's see who's better, actually. Chippy. I know we're getting all kinds of sidetracked here, but hell, who cares? It's our show. We can do whatever the hell we want. Chippy, where's Chippy? I added it. Oh, they moved it down here. All right, the blue up 27%. It's not as good as GDXY. Total return wise, if I hit max, who does? Oh boy, max it is better. At least this max, which goes back to what, April something. So, but still, man, up 50, up 61. Let's see which bet has a better price return. Chippy, yeah, Chippy. Domination, man, domination. I mean, I think Chippy is better. Well, it looks better, but either way, you can't go wrong either way. LA Appliance Guy. Oh man, did you hit 10K? Oh crap! LA Appliance Guy's got the best series that he's got going, the Graveyard Cleanup today. So don't miss it and get his 10,000 subs. 10,000 subs. Even Ann is here today. I feel like Ann only shows up for YieldMax. Is that true, Ann? Or do you show up for your options? I can't recall. That's right. Who gives a damn, right? All right. But no, it was that's not really my cough has been, it's just not good. So you don't want to hear that. Now it's kind of like I'm holding it in if I allow it to happen. So I'll mute it if I feel a big one coming. All right, let's just get to it. What the heck is Misty paying? Misty paid what? 38 cents. Is that what the fuss was about? I remember I've seen a lot of to be honest, I didn't get a chance to fully review the distributions last week. But yeah, 38 cents. That's a 20 cent cut. Wow. Let's just see. 69, 67. Okay. So yeah, people are kind of upset with the drop in the distro, but you know, they're upset with the drop in the distro, and then they cry the NAV went down, but you know, what do you want? So price change wise, wow, they dropped 226. But again, crypto has been crap lately. You know, all these guesses, end of year, it's like, okay, yeah, whatever. Everyone shut up. You know, nothing's happening. Just, you know, if you believe in Bitcoin, buy it and forget the freaking, I know, I play along with the predictions too on my morning show. But like when you hear like the experts, quote unquote experts saying it, it's like, oh, this guy said it, right? And it just doesn't happen. But anyway, Misty is struggling because crypto struggling and MSTR struggling. So what are they going to pay? I don't know. Their IV is very nice at 72%. And that would show a 44-cent payment, but I'm going to drop it to 42. and that would be a 69% yield. NVDY, I'm going to give them 10 cents. Again, also, look over here. This is how much they went up in price with the drop in distribution. All right. So, you know, just keep that in mind. Let's see. I'm sad that I only have 1,000 shares. Damn, 1,000 shares? You're a baller. Silver Liner is a baller. And is an options trader. All right, so you show up for everything. Okay. You definitely don't show up every day, though. So we need to see you every day. All right? Because we like the name and pilot fish swimming downstream. Oh, he did hit 10K? Snap-a-doo. Congrats, LA. I didn't even I looked yesterday. It was at like 90 something. Rod, you need to pick 5 best for 26. 5 best what? YieldMax funds? Well, like make a prediction. Should we have a contest? We'll pick out of all of the YieldMax funds. We'll have a big competition, right? Pick the best 5 and see who wins. Is that where you're getting at? We could do that. I don't give a damn. I've been wrong many times. I don't mind being wrong again. All right, let's see. Brothers Bitcoin prediction 68K. Man, that's a hell of a number right there. But yeah, I'm numb to it. I don't even care. Like I said, just go to 50. Whatever. Do it, right? Do it. All right, so 74.5 on Bitcoin, ETF stocks, whatever you choose, bruh. Yeah, man, I don't know. That's not really predictions. Yeah, I suck at that. But anyway, let's just move on here. What are we doing? TSLY, what do we got? 35 cents I gave them. Holy crap, they did jump 87 cents. They had a good week, but TSLY had a good week, right? So if we do compare to the underlying, right? The underlying went up 4.85%, right? Did this update? Why did this not update? Obviously, I have to connect the two. Okay, that's better. All right, so where's TSLY? So here, Tesla went up 4.85. TSLY went up 2.21, and that's with the drop. So not bad. All right, let's keep going. We're getting distracted easily today. All right, so TSLY's 35 cents. That's a 46% yield. CONY, 44 cents. They had a rough week, man. They went down $3, 8%. All right, whatever. 44 cents, 54% yield. PLTY, 49 cents, 45% yielder. AMZY, 6 cents, 27% yield. AMDY, 35 cents, 48% yield. GUI is 7 cents, 28% yield. GDXY, 12 cents, 40% yield. Again, they paid 18 cents the last time and then 10 cents the time before that. So we got to show this one a little more appreciation and maybe talk about it more because it does so good. 24 cents up in price. And if we go, since I did capture 4 days, right? Let's see if they made any money. No realized income. So nothing to look at there. So what could their payment be? That's probably right. 12 cents, 13 cents. You know what? I feel generous. Gold, you're getting 14 cents. So there you go, bruh. All right, bruh. All right, what's HOOY paying? HOOY, they got a high IV of what, 56%? That's not really that high, but they did go up 45 cents. So that's good. They are at $50. Yeah, maybe I need a coughing fit. Give me a sec. There you go. I'm muted. Anyway, whatever. What are we doing? What the hell are we doing? 58 cents. What do we got? 58 cents. That's a 59% yield. That was based on the prior IV, actually. Yeah. All of these are based on the prior IV, but whatever. All right, so 9 cents. So HOOY, we got 58 cents for 59% yield. SMCY, 9 cents, 60% yield. Phoebe, we got 6 cents, 26% yield. Aptly, 4 cents. Are they going to make it 5? Probably 0.05, 5 cents. MSFO, when we got 6 cents about that. That's a 21% yield. Nefli, 8 cents, 35% yield. Murney, 19 cents. We'll give them 20. 20 cents would be a 61% yielder. They actually had a good week. They went up $1.28 per share. Again, that's with the distribution drop. See, $1.28. Right? What did Moderna do? Obviously, they probably went up. They went up 4.34. So they went up 14%. Murney went up 8%. Again, with the drop. I'll update to add back the distribution next week just to make it fair. All right, where the hell were we? YBit, how we doing? We're going to give them 28 cents. That's kind of in line with what they paid previously. That's a 43% yield. Winter, 50 cents. That's super low, actually. But it's in the middle of the two. They did go up $1.13, so Winter had a good week. I'll give them 53 cents. 73% yield. OARC, 27 cents. That's a 37% yield. TSMY, 9 cents, 34% yield. SNOY, 7 cents. Give them 9 cents. That's a 37% yield. AIYY, ooh, 21 cents. Yeah, no, I'll leave it. 21 cents, 60% yield. CVMY has been paying insanity, and I don't even know what to do here. So they paid 88 cents. They paid 98 cents, but I'm not going to give them that. There's no hell, no way, no chance, hell. All right, 38 cents. I'm not talking close to the mic. Someone's going to yell at me again. I forgot. But yeah, let's keep going. CVMY, what? 38 cents, 50% yield. JPMO, 6 cents, 22% yield. Marrow, 13 cents, 83% yield. XYZY, 26 cents, 40% yield. Babo, 8 cents, 33% yield. Fiat, 28 cents. They always juice these up. I'll give them 31 cents, 60% yielder. RDYY, 44 cents. That would be a 60% yield. Zomo, 4 cents, 18% yield. PP, 24 cents, 31% yield. Circo, showing a high payment of 35 cents. I believe it. 35 cents, 71% yield. Disso, I don't think they'll pay that low. We'll give them 6 cents. That would be a 26% yielder right there. Berk C, 12 cents. We'll give them 14% yield. Abney, 26 cents, 28. Oh, wait, they had a big week. They did go up $1.82 or 3.97%. So we're going to give them some juice, 0.3. That would be a 32% yielder. Dr. Dre said, nothing, you idiot. All right, 28 cents. Yeah, I give them 31. I don't know. They've been paying high. GMEY, 27 cents. They've been paying high too. They made $1 this week. So we'll give them 32. All right. What do we got? HIYY, 34 cents. Does that make sense? That's high. But we'll leave it. 34 cents, 66% yield. Robley, 27 cents, 47% yield. Crash, 21 cents, 46% yield. YQQQ, 4 cents, 18% yield, and then dips 38 cents, 37% yield. Sorry, I'm rushing through this, but there's so damn many. MSST, 20 cents, 25% yield. Shocker. All right. NVID, 23 cents, 25% yield. Shocker. Test, 27 cents, 25% yield. How did they do this week? They all did good except MSST. Shocker. Again, MSTR is struggling. But yeah, they all went up in price. But again, if you add back, I'm doing it now. I'm going to add back the distribution. So we'll do what? ETF today, which is BU, minus BT plus that. Make sense? And then it shows, okay, this is how they really did. Oh, wait, no. Now we have to I have to add it back to the, I screwed that one up. Dumb ass. All right, so we'll do BU plus distro minus, there you go, 2.6%. Didn't really do much, did it? Yeah. Still, you know, comparably, these funds launched at what? $50. Test is at 56. So finally, you know, as mentioned, like the Tesla fund, the test fund, I think this is going to kick Tesla's ass, to be honest. We'll need a better sample sizing, right? If I get rid of all these. YieldMax, total return. It's not necessarily whooping its ass, but it is beating TSLY 15% versus 13. And that's total return. Again, that's what we got to compare with these, because obviously if you do price return, it's not fair because TEST does pay out a lesser distribution. But yeah, I don't know. I think the 25%, like if they started with the 25%ers from day one, you know, I think they'd be much, you know, much less negative feedback. But they wouldn't have made such as big a noise because obviously the 100% yielder is what attracts people. Now, one thing I did add the ETF gain capture so you could see like which fund. Let's see which fund actually did well this week, right? So if we look at, oh, we didn't add, we got to add back the distribution, right? Let's do that. There you go. And now we'll do it. All right, so we sort by this. So GUI, they went down in share price by 14 cents, 0.94%. But Google went down 0.6. Yeah, so they beat Google. GUI beat Google. AMZ beat Amazon. XYZY beat XYZ, stupidest ticker ever. TSMY beat TSM. HOOY beat Robinhood. That's good. Let's take a look at that. So HOOY went up 1.75%. Again, this is with adding back the distribution. And Robinhood went up 1.55. So not bad. So, you know, this is over a full week too. So HOOY, you can't knock HOOY, man. From day one, they launched at 50. They're still at 50. They're paying freaking insane distributions. Like, what are we at now? 74%. They paid you back 74% of the original investment. They're still at the launch price. So, and as bad as Robinhood has been doing lately, it's amazing. So I feel like Robinhood's gonna be recovering at some point. They better. All right, let me go through some comments too real quick. I started watching at 3:41 this morning. Wow. Dedication. Probably can't sleep. Brother has sold out of all YieldMax funds. Down slightly on BTC, was buying all the way up. Yeah. Your phone entered the twilight zone for a moment. Had to come back. Hello, crypto. Whatever that. I can't read that. But welcome. We have, I know, again, this is earlier start time than normal. You know, I'd like to go 6:30 normally on the weekends, but We have something to attend to early on Sundays now, so unfortunately 5:30 a.m. is the going time. But 94 of you between YouTube and X, so thank you all for being here. All right, what else? Do we want to look at house money? I know it's been a while. It's been a long time. Shouldn't have left you. All right, so let's see. All right, PP, I don't know. Why is that not working? The launch price is not working. Let's see. Sometimes if I do a +2, yeah, whatever, it happens. But obviously MSTY paid you 2 times over. CONY paid you 160%. NVDY paid you 150%. PLTY 123. XYZY 101. All right. Up next, Phoebe, AMDY, NEFLY, and then TSLY in the 90%ers. So, you know, they're getting there. You would have thought by now TSLY would have paid you back your original investment, but no. No. All right, so that's pretty much it. I got really nothing else too exciting to talk about. Unless you guys have questions or you want to do any more comparisons. There's 5-0. Working Christmas 5-0. Yeah, it's a loyalty test for sure. Trinity. Good morning, everyone, I think. Let's hear it. All right, so any questions? Pretty quick video, 42 minutes. Not bad, not bad. Nothing going on with Bitcoin. Well, this was nice to see. Big jump, but barely even moved anything. But yeah, what's everyone's favorite YieldMax fund? Let's see which YieldMax funds had the best gains this week, at least out of the individual. Murney for the win, up 9.6%. Fiat up 5.74%. Winter, Abney, PLTY, GME. You know, overall positivity for the week. The worst performing fund was Marrow. Again, crypto related, and then CONY, crypto related. Robley, I don't know what the hell they're doing. MSTY, crypto related. And then, yeah. So a lot of crypto on the bottom. But what else is new, man? What else is new? Crypto has been, you know, manipulated for quite some time now. It's getting a little annoying. That's kind of why I'm treating crypto as a hodl, you know? It's always been a hodl, but I was doing options too. And it was making me hate crypto, trading options on it. So I kind of just said, you know what? I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm just going to trade options on other things like the indexes or things that, you know, won't be as ridiculous because I know the market won't allow it. You know, they're not going to make the S&P or the Qs or the IWMs, you know, drop substantially. So, you know, I need stuff that trades a little, you know, more stable, like a little more sideways. All right. Anyway, let's go to some comments, see what's going on. Yup. Is that yup to your working Christmas and New Year's? Wow. Hopefully you get some double time, man. All right. This is a lot. So we read it. Let's read it. Brother, I reallocated all my funds to SPY, JEPQ, and the growth ETF SCHG. Specifically, I put 45% into JEPQ, 30% into SPY, and 25% into SCHG for now. What do you think about it? I mean, I know you're not asking me, but I'll answer anyway. It depends on what your income goals are. SPY, you can't go wrong, right? If you can live off a 60% yield, It's really good fund. I don't like JEPQ. I mean, the last time I looked into the JEP fund, weren't they selling at the money? If they're selling out of the money, then I don't know. We'll take a look someday. And I don't know enough about SCHG, but if it is a growth fund and you want growth, yeah, sure. Why the hell not? Agree with Redfish. What, Chippy? Oh, GDX. Yeah, man. I think this, is there any other funds? Here's a question to you guys. Any other fund that can compare to these two? Let's have a competition right now. Name a fund that you think can compare to these two. Total return. Any fund. Anything. And I'll pull it up. Has to be an ETF, though. Don't give me a ticker. All right. So that's a question for you guys as I scroll through these comments. I don't know what it's like back in the Northeast. It's been 50s and 60s. It's been a little warmer. All the snow has melted. So, yeah. Oh, man, the salary. Yeah, I think we talked about that. That freaking blows. Well, hopefully get a Christmas bonus. GDXY, TNA. TNA? I mean, it's not an income fund, but fine. We'll do it. We'll do max, TNA. Yeah. Triple leverage. Yeah. Total return, it beat it. So there you go. Good choice. I should have said income only. And now I'm going to say it. Income ETFs only. Name an income ETF that you think can beat CHPY or GDXY. I mean, crypto guy, crypto shamanamana. Let's look at JEPQ. He just bought JEPQ. Let's see how that's doing. Purple, nope, under both. SPY is another one you just bought. Let's see how that's doing. Nope. Yeah, man. GDXY is making these suckers look stupid. PLTY? All right. I see PLTY on the... Check out PLTY. PLTY, where the hell is it? What color is it? Red. Wow. PLTY does beat CHPY. So there you go. That's a good one, Redfish. All right. So anything else? A lot of people like what? WPay. Let's see how WPay is doing. WPay is negative. No. Wow, that's the worst of the bunch. That was a bad example. Who else? I think we got something going here, man. I think if we look here, again, this is from November. That's not. Who's too new here? Bringing us WPay is probably too new. Oh, Jeff. This is November. Oh, there you go. I had to hit max again. Sorry. Let me pull up WPay again. Okay, so WP, still in the negative, but the top one is GDXY. This is since September. Number 2 is CHPY. Number 3 is PLTY. So if you own CHPY, PLTY, and GDXY, well, you're a genius, and you smart. You smart. All right. So what do we got? Oh, we got some new ones. Nikki says Biggie. Biggie, can't you see? I just watched that P. Diddy thing. Oh my goodness. Biggie up 7%. Not comparable to the big three. Someone said YSPY. YSPY under, it's around the 7% range too. Not comparable. Let's see. TSPY And QQQI, sure. How many can I add here? TSPY. Let me get rid of TSPY. Not bad. It's up 7 or 19% since May, but doesn't compare to PLTY, to CHPY, or to GDXY. TSYY. That's down here. Again, it's not gonna. No one's gonna touch these guys. I don't know. HOOW. The white 60. There you go. 60%. Let's get some of these out of here. HOOW. There you go. Max. HOOW. Again, it's a leverage fund though, but it does pay distribution, and they were up 60% from June. So yeah, HOOW beat GDXY, beat CHPY. So that's a good one. Soxy. All right, Soxy up 26%. So, I mean, we got some pretty good funds here, the ones that we left up. So what about SCHD? Nobody said SCHD. Such a great fund, right? No, up 5%. So obviously that's not really remotely close. All right, so let me get to the comments. Yes, I checked Soxy. Bro, no, bro. Shiny. What the hell? Is this just a leverage play? I think it is. But it's up 77%. So obviously they knew that was a good one. But yeah, I'm looking for here, I see. Let me see what it says. Yeah, it's just a leverage. I want income. I want income, brah. ULTY. ULTY down here. No. I know that was a joke, I'm sure, but nope. SCHG. That's not a dividend fund, but I'll do it for fun. SCHG. All right, so where is it? It's gray. 16%. Yeah. It's a growth fund, and it can't even beat income funds. So not very good at growth. All right. What else we got? PLTW. I have to get rid of some of these on the bottom. Leave the good ones. Leave the 20%ers. All right, everything's at least 20% now. All right, what would we say? PLTW. PLTW. Yeah, that's 42%. Not bad. All right, I guess I got to leave that one now. MC Hammer. Can't touch this. QDVO. What the hell? Oh, it is income. All right. It's a yellow one. 15%. Sorry, not going to cut it. Got to drop it off. I'm only keeping 20%ers. Who else? Yeah, Winter, definitely not. You like this chart? Yeah, like I said, I like stock analysis too. That's why they are one of my well, my only affiliate, essentially. Well, not really, but the I have an affiliate account with them. So if you guys want to sign up, I'll send you a link, and you could be yeah, let me send it now actually before I forget. I'll put it in the chat while I take a sip of coffee. I probably should have put music on, right? There you go. Click that link to help a brother out. Missed one. I mean, Winter's not gonna freaking do crap against these guys. Yeah, I mean, you really want me to add that? What the hell's Winter? Holy crap! All right, I'm the dumbass. Holy crap! I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I forgot how bad MSTR sucks. But yeah, Winter. Lately, I should say, I'm still an MSTR bull, but Winter is up 66% total return. Holy crap! They are the new winner. I should not have second guessed anyone. IOYY. Oop, I should have muted that one. IOYY. Sorry, Nikki. -7%. We cannot keep that one on the board. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I refreshed it. Where the hell is it? Yeah, -7. Now look where HOOW goes. See, because the start time now changed, so HOOW is now in the negative. It was with the other fund that was there. See, that's the thing. Like, when you change max, it all depends where the latest launch is. All right. Yeah, I know, right? No, well, does anyone make more bank than Sunita though? Really? Yeah, man. It's gonna be, you know, I think in the long run it's all good, but right now it is kind of funny to just make fun of it, make fun of ourselves too, make fun of our Bitcoin investments, our MSTR investments. I buy STRC too, but I believe in it. Hopefully. All right. I think we did a lot of comparisons, so I think we got to wrap it up. Did you guys enjoy the comparison party at the end? I hope you guys see like who the winners are, like who the good funds are. But yeah, man. As always, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor, and this video is for fun and entertainment. So hopefully you had fun. Hopefully you're entertained. If not, whatever. You know, it is what it is. Gestmania. Sorry, no wrestling voices, no craziness. Trying to hopefully get better. Hopefully by next week I could be back to, you know, my not normal self, and then we'll have some fun. You know, I'll be off. Not next week, the week after. So fun times. Hopefully make some money. Make some money. Santa Claus rally, is it a thing? Who the hell knows? And think Sailor will have the last laugh. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I mean, when all said and done, they he's got control. He's got the coin, you know. Keyword LA 10K today. Is yet 10K? Let me check. Oh, he's not. Man. Should we do 10K again? He's at what, 9,950. But he's got a video today. It says 10K on the thumbnail. So we failed. We failed when we tried to get him to 10K. So I guess we can't give up on him, right? He's our boy. Is he still here? Or is he out in the trees with the plant people? So buy all the YieldMax inverse. No, thank you. Need 40 more. All right, we need 40 subs. By the way, seriously, watch the Boneyard Cleanup. That's my favorite series that he does. Silver, you haven't subbed to LA. I'm disappointed. Disappointed in you. Rod, you better have subbed to him. Hey, Carlos, haven't seen you in a while. Carlos, go sub to LA Appliance Guy on YouTube. You too, Crypto. You too, Ann, wherever you are. All right. We got to get into 10K. 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 All right. Did I say not financial advice? I'll say it again. Not financial advice. Not a financial advisor. Fun and entertainment. I know this is not fun and entertaining. Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't. Who the hell knows? But we got to get to the end of the video because it's keyword time. So if you made it this far in the video and you would like to prove it, you got to say the keyword. What do we think here? LA, what's the keyword? LA, what's the keyword? Come on. Yeah. Well, don't do you don't have to give everyone the notification bell, right? I used to give the notification bell, and it's like you get too many, and now you can't dismiss them. So I don't know. YouTube just knows what I watch, and it'll just pull it up. I mean, we're going with LA 10K, I guess. All right. But he's got to hit 10K then. This got to be it. It's Gestmania. The main event. You know, it's the main event. Hey, I put you on the spot live, and you did good, right? So even Ann says LA 10K. So I guess that's the key word. He's got to hit 10K today. Gestmania is usually a popular video. I mean, my channel's struggling lately. So popular in quotes is a different story. But hopefully today's the day, right? Hopefully we get all of the Gestmaniacs out there, to subscribe to LA Appliance Guy and hit 10K. And then he could throw a party at the Appliance Wonderland, and we're all invited. I'm going. Anyway, guys, so if you made it this far in the video you want to prove it, you gotta say the keyword. Keyword is LA 10K, 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 LA 10K. I'm not sure if I'll actually be able to be at the premiere because I'll be getting my son ready for baseball, but I'll try to hop in because it is my favorite episode. It's been a while. Must be a big cleanup. But yeah, no, for real. Go sub to LA Appliance Guy. Let's get him to 10,000 today. Not before Christmas, today. Let's get it. Let's hit it. Hit it. All right. So that's it. That's all I got for today. We are over an hour. So thank you all for watching live. Thank you all for watching after. I do appreciate it. And we will talk tomorrow. Tomorrow I had to cancel my morning show because, again, I don't want to do an interview unless I'm feeling 100% up to it. So tomorrow's video is up in the air as to what I'm covering. It could be options, just talk options. If any of you options bros want to just talk, let's do it. Or we could just go on Twitter and just do a spaces. I don't know. We'll think about it. Anyway, I'm out of here. Thank you for watching. Go enjoy the Boneyard cleanup and have a good day. Later.